You know, you know, this got to be the biggest choke job of 2024 in regards to the Houston Texans. Not even denying it. Being up 23-7 at the half, things were looking bright. And I got to say, it should have been a blowout. I mean, though I wasn't expecting it, but should have blew out the Lions, man. But, thanks to predictable play calling and lack of execution and, of course, efficiency in the second half, the Lions hung around. You get 5 interceptions forced, all that to not turn. Oh, my goodness. This is why I'm glad I didn't pick the Texans in this game because of, lack of second half adjustments and scoring. I mean, you can't just ball out in the first half, then falter in the second half. I mean, come on now. That's inexcusable, man. Inexcusable as hell. Haven't scored in the second half since week 6 against New England when they dropped 41 points on them. And I can't even be mad at Detroit, though. They made plays in the second half. I mean, it came down to who made adjustments in order to execute, and that team was the Detroit Lions, who is now 8-1 for a reason. And unlike the Texans, who's now 6-4 in 2024. And I gotta say, Texans deserve to lose this game. Lack of execution and Bobby Slowik. I mean, yes, Stroud made some pretty bad mistakes, throwing 2 picks, but yeah, he did say that he blamed him, but Bobby Slowik, man, Bobby Slowik, man, like, he's not putting the offense in good position, though, to execute. And I'm starting to believe that it's time for Bobby Slowik to either go or give up play calling, man, because this can't keep going on. I mean, it's already enough that fans around the world looking down on the Texans, reasonably at that. I mean, shit gotta change, man. It has to fucking change. Because, what the fuck? 23-7 to losing 26-23 on a Jake Bates 52-yard buzzer beater, which helped the Lions overcome 5 picks thrown by Jared Goff. And yeah, the Lions show once again how resilient they are, playing with grit. And Dan Campbell, man, he a hell of a coach, man. I actually like Dan Campbell. Hell of a coach. Happened to outcoach D'Amico in that second half. Which, oh my goodness. Like, I just gotta say, I mean, I know, but you know what? I'm not even gonna use injuries as an excuse because the Texans were up 23-7 at one point, and yet they completely took their foot off the gas and let the Lions battle right back. Stroud, Slowik, Fairbairn. I mean, yeah, you know what? Fuck the refs. I'm not even gonna blame them. Fuck the refs. But, bruh, like, shit's ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, then Kamari Lassiter went down with a concussion, and Fatukasi went down with a foot injury, which, hopefully they all right, though. It's not too serious, but, got the Cowboys coming up, but, man, if they take them lightly, they ain't even more trouble than they already are. I mean, it's already enough they didn't learn from week 9. I mean, god damn. On Battle Red night, too. Under the lights. I mean, pressure got to the Texans for sure. Safe to say. I mean, Lions, they made the plays when it counted the most, unlike the Texans. And and the Miko needs to start coaching better too, man. I mean, I like the Miko, but he got to start coaching more aggressively, or he could be on a hot seat as well. I mean, I know it's his second year, but the excuses are out for Miko, man. Got to start coaching more aggressively, especially better in that second half. Because the saying goes, not how you start, it's how you finish. And yeah, I mean, Texas-sized choke job for the Texans, man. And it's a perfect reason why I didn't pick the Texans, though. But it is what it is, though. I mean, thankfully the Colts lost, but, man, the Texans failed to gain ground, man. Go up 3 games, so... Excuse me, but... Yeah. But Stroud was sacked 4 times. Let me see. 2 picks in the second half. Mixon had 46 yards rushing. Mechie was the leading receiver. He stepped up pretty solidly. Had his first career TD. And, Jimmy Ward got him a pick. Toho, Kalen Bullock, and Kamari Lassiter. Stingley should have had him a pick too, which would have made 6 picks. But even so, what good does that do when the Texans are having a hard time scoring in the second freaking half? Like, I mean, this can't keep going on, man. This can't keep. Even if they do win the division, this team's not going to go far in the playoffs playing the way they are. Because all that talent, and gotta say, the coaching, especially Bobby Slowik, is really holding his offense back. For real. I mean, could be putting up 30 to 40 points consistently, if not for Slowik's predictable play calling in especially critical moments in games. In the red zone. I mean, 30 to 40 points consistently. Even with some injuries. Still no damn excuse to why they're not putting up at least 30 to 40 points consistently. But nope, here we are. In the red zone. I mean, a lot of things got to get fixed because as they travel to Jerry World next Monday night, because this keeps up, hey, they could very well lose to the Cowboys. And that's just the truth. The whole truth. But, yeah, man. Shout out to DVE, man. Shout out to the entire DVE. Shout out to Mondo Ray Moore. Shout out to C-Rad, 313 Hitman. Shout out to you. And, of course, man, Beast Morris got to shout you out, brother. I mean, they clearly, Detroit Lions, man. They clearly deserve this game over the Texans. Big time. So, yeah. So, good luck the rest of the way to the DVE. I mean, hope y'all keep handling y'all business. Hell, hopefully win a championship. But, yeah, just thought I'd throw my 2 cents into this game, a.k.a. choke job the Texans underwent. But that's all I got, man. LTH checking on the bottom here. Always and forever. Go Houston Texans. But goddamn, get y'all shit together, man. Get y'all fucking shit together.